So a lot of what Matt and I do here on the Less is More Sports podcast is we take social media narratives and we either validate them or we don't. Well, I've been seeing one narrative that I absolutely can't get behind. And that's the fact that ever since the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics clinched their NBA Finals berth, there's been some narrative going around that these teams were built and not bought. And let me tell you, that is just absolutely the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. And here's why. I'd like to take this time to shout out to my homeboy Brandon Brown for inspiring me for making this social media blurb. So without further ado, shout out to you. But here's why this is the absolute dumbest narrative that you could possibly think of right now. Reason number one, these players are not playing for free. Jason Tatum on the Boston Celtics makes $32 million a year. Steph Curry for the Golden State Warriors makes $53 million a year. Oh, wait, Les, hold on. We're just saying that these teams built their teams through the draft and didn't use free agents and trades. Okay, let's look at it then. Let's look at some key players. Al Horford, Derek White for the Boston Celtics. Been pretty key contributors to this playoff run. They weren't drafted by Boston. They came over this year. Well, Horford had an earlier stint, but you get the point. Let's look at Golden State. All-star Andrew Wiggins was not drafted by Golden State. Was also part of a sign and trade. Wait, Les, we get it. I mean, those guys are key parts, but we're talking about the core group of guys. Okay, well, since Boston hasn't won a title yet, let's look at the Warriors because, you know, they're in the middle of a dynasty. Let's look at their last two finals. Let's look at who won Finals MVP the last two times. Oh, it's Kevin Durant. Was drafted by Seattle. Later became Oklahoma City. Had a 3-1 lead over Golden State before blowing it. And then decided he wanted to jump ship to the Warriors. Join the team that that beat him. You know, if you can't beat him, join him, I guess. Oh, okay, Les, we get it. That was the KD era. We're not counting that. Let's talk about before that, when they still built and not bought. Okay, let's look at that first title run. Let's look at the Finals MVP. Oh, that's awkward. It's Andre Iguodala. He was drafted by Philly. Literally won Finals MVP for holding LeBron to leading both teams in every stat. Whoop-de-doo. See, Matt and I have mentioned this previously, but you all still don't listen. It is the front office's job to assemble the best team that they can. When assembling a team, you have the option to draft, to trade, or to sign free agents. All of which are very acceptable ways to build a team. So for me, it makes no difference whether you drafted a team, whether you signed a bunch of free agents, or you pulled a major trade here and there. Because at the end of the day, your job is to make the best team you can. And if you do it by the draft, great. If you do it by trades, great. If you do it by free agents, great. You're doing your job either way. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is wins. And both the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors are the two best teams in basketball this year, and hats off to them. So I say that we cut the bullshit, stop worrying about whether these teams are built or bought, and enjoy these NBA Finals. Who do y'all got? Comment in the comment section below. But that's all the time I got. Till next time, guys.